Hello everyone, this is the introduction for PadKaKa, a children's English learning tool. We named it PadKaKa. Kaka means cartoon card. One of the unique features of PadKaKa is that it integrates three of kids' favorite things: pad, cartoons, and cards. The goal of PadKaKa is to achieve a challenging mission, however a simple dream for children, to make children fall in love with English easily and learn English by playing. PadKaKa has three main learning materials: animation cards, categorized card, and Let's Talk and Read books. PadKaKa teaching materials are heavyweight content, equivalent to more than 300 picture books. PadKaKa animation cards combining kids' favorite cartoons and cards. It includes 600 vocabulary cards and 45 song cards. Kids show a card to the camera, then the pad will play the corresponding cartoon. The card design is shaped like a bone, which makes kids feel like they are feeding a dog a bone. Kids like to feel in control, and they love feeding bones. The roles of animation cards are: Number 1. Build up the basic sense of English listening. Number 2. Acts as a bridge for English cartoons. More details will be discussed as below. Animation is very important for language learning. For example, if your child does not know the meaning of brush your teeth, telling them to brush your teeth repeatedly will not help them understand. However, if you get a toothbrush and act out brushing your teeth while saying brush your teeth, your child can understand what you are trying to say. We call this comprehensive input. Providing children with lots of comprehensive inputs is the most important factor in learning a new language. Similar to how parents teach their children their native language through real-life situations with body language to guide their child's understanding. Simple cartoons are another way to provide lots of comprehensive inputs. For example, animations in cartoons such as brushing teeth can also create comprehensive input. General English cartoons are made for native speakers. They are mainly for entertainment or storytelling purposes. PadKaKa is specially designed for non-native English speakers. It is mainly for second language learning. For example, it helps with vocabulary learning, word recognition, role-playing, and so on. This table shows the difference between PadKaKa and general English cartoons. One day, I suddenly thought of what is the simplest way to accumulate English learning ability for a long time at home. Then I thought of Warren Buffett, the stock market master. Everyone should know him. He is one of the top 3 richest guy in the world. People asked him how he did it, and he said this: "Life is like a snowball. The important thing is finding wet snow and a really long hill." His meaning is that if you find good stocks and hold them for the long term, compound interest will accumulate and your profits will grow. Later I thought, do we have such a simple way to learn English? English cartoons are interesting and fun, and can provide a good English-speaking environment at home, but most children cannot watch general English cartoons because their English foundation is not enough. PadKaKa is like wet snow. Through very simple PadKaKa cartoons, it builds up his vocabulary and sense of language, and he can understand a lot. Usually after using PadKaKa for about 3 to 8 months, he can see a very simple English cartoon. After that, he can watch more difficult cartoons such as Peppa Pig, and then he can watch movie cartoons. PadKaKa is like wet snow and rolls like a snowball, allowing children to watch English cartoons for 5 years, 10 years. Therefore, PadKaKa's key role is to serve as a bridge for watching general English cartoons. PadKaKa animation card also has other useful auxiliary functions, such as flashcard function. You can try it out or scan the QR code to learn more. Our second product is called Categorized cards, and it comes with a reading pen function. We've divided 600 word cards into 64 categories, such as animals, fruits, emotions, occupations, etc. Kids can use categorized cards to review or learn vocabulary. Additionally, PadKaKa's categorized cards include 128 common life phrases which function like sentence pattern books. For example, this is the emotion category card. There are 2 sentences below it. For instance, there is stop laughing below it. The word laughing is in red, so you can look at the top and see if there is a red dot. If there is, you can replace the word laughing and say, stop kissing, stop crying. We use parent-child English for these phrases so you can use them with children. The idea is to familiarize children with some sentence patterns and practice them repeatedly with different words. We have 13 Let's Talk and Read books, one of which is a children's songbook. For the other 12 books, each page corresponds to a vocabulary card, including cartoon dialogues and 4 parent-child English sentences. All 13 books have reading pen features. The books mainly have 3 major functions as follows. The first function is parent-child English. If parents' English is not good, it's okay because we've prepared it for you. It's very simple and word-oriented. For example, let's take shoes. If your child learns the shoes card today and plays with it, he will know what shoes are. Then in the next few days, you can say things like, "Where are your shoes?" when you go out. When you find the shoes, you can say, "Here, here, here." When you help him put on his shoes, you can say, "Put on your shoes." And when he comes home, you can say, "Take off your shoes." If you know which cards your child played with today, you can pick some parent-child English from the book for the next few days. At least use 2 sentences at home. This is very good for kids to learn English in real-life situation. Parents can learn these parent-child English first. Remember, these parent-child English are for parents to learn, not for children's homework. The second function is role-playing. Children love to role-play. PadKaKa cartoons are short, interesting, and have simple sentences, making them suitable for role-playing when children are already familiar with the cartoon dialogues. Children can play alone or with their parents. The books are very useful for role-playing because they can remind them what to say. Regarding the functions of PadKaKa books, the first one is parent-child English, the second one is role-playing, and the last one is natural reading. The correct way is to let children understand the cartoons first and then move on to PadKaKa books. Since they are already familiar with the cartoons, they can understand most of it when they read books. For example, if they already know, "Wow, it's so exciting to ride a whale," it's easy for them to learn how to read naturally. Because there is support from the reading pen, children can not only correct their pronunciation but also learn how to read naturally. PadKaKa is a systematic learning process. Listening, speaking, reading. The first stage is to cultivate listening sense. The most important contributions are from vocabulary cartoons, followed by parent-child English. Both of these should be done in the first stage, so PadKaKa books should be used at the beginning. Next is role-playing and sentence pattern practice. You can see where each tool function is. Finally, there is natural word recognition and natural reading. Books play a very important role here. The activities marked with stars are the main unique functions of PadKaKa. Most textbooks do not have this feature, which is our unique selling point. This is the photo of the whole set of PadKaKa. How to enlighten your child English. Please look at the below sections first regarding to PadKaKa. What did I just say you should do first? For example, children's songs, vocabulary cartoons, and parent-child English. The second one is role-playing. Then comes natural reading. Is that enough? No, it's not enough. Please refer to the upper sections for other tools. Because learning a language takes a lot of time, what do you need to match it with? There are many great English children's songs, right? After using PadKaKa for 3 to 8 months, you can try whether children would like to start watching simple cartoons. If they want to, it's about increasing their interest, right? You can also do these things at the same time. Simple cartoons can accompany children for a long time, at least for 10 years. Please note that natural reading still starts with PadKaKa. The child should watch PadKaKa cartoons and become familiar with them before reading PadKaKa's picture books. After the child knows many words and sentences, they can start reading other picture books. Okay, finally, I want to remind everyone that what I just talked about. Start from listening and speaking, and then reading and writing. We should cultivate children with the ability to listen and speak through English cartoons, parent-child English, and role-playing, and then read books. Don't reverse the order like the traditional way to start with books. Do not start from books to cartoons. This is wrong. How to use PadKaKa. We have an article on our official website. You can read it here, www.padkaka.com.articles77t. Just follow steps A, B, C, D to get started. How can PadKaKa help children speaking English? There are 5 activities: children's songs, parent-child English, lots of comprehensive listening through PadKaKa cartoons, sentence practice through categorized cards, and the last one, role-playing. This is PadKaKa summary, 3 major tools. PadKaKa Positioning is the first English learning material for children. It is best for 0.8 kids. The good news is that even if parents' English are not good, they can easily use PadKaKa with children. These are the awards that PadKaKa has received. These are comments from Parent and Teacher Choice Award and Brainchild Award. Thank you for your listening. Hope you enjoy this presentation.